Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm just Mopar Joe. If you look behind me, I've got our dyno 512 engine. That is a little warranty job. So I got to run it in today. Mr. Rick Seaman and his cronies, he calls them, they helped me out with this some. We took it all the way to the park, cleaned everything out. He's got cam bearing videos to beat the band. So check that out if you have not seen them. I'll put a link below. But it should be ready to go now. Our rockers came back from Harlan Sharp, all checked out. A couple of them got replaced. New Smith Brothers push rods are in. Everything else went right back in. So I've also, you'll notice, let me turn you around here. For the first time ever, out of the box, this is the Edelbrock PN 1309 950 CFM carburetor. And I plan to try this on my race car very soon, but I figured I got an engine setting here. And he did not ship me his other car back with the engine. Obviously, didn't need to. I've got plenty of carburetors. I got VP 110 in this right now. I think I'm ready to start it up. I got to get my timing light out and ready. His MSD's hooked up. I got our MSD box over to the left here that I got from my buddy Darren Blake. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. I got my janky exhaust ran out the back so I could try to quiet it down some. I'm going to run it for a short amount of time, and I'm going to pull a valve cover. To be sure, all the rockers are oiling nicely. Rick and I did prime this at his house, and we saw lots of oil gushing everywhere. But just because it did it on a run stand doesn't mean it won't do it on the engine run-in stand, whatever you want to call that. So I'm going to get to it here in just a second. A little smoke is normal because it's burning the oil off the headers after I primed it here. But I don't like how my goofy timing light is. I'm trying to keep it off the header and all that. Run about 4 or 5 minutes now. That's long enough for me to say, hey, I want to know if this dude is oiling. I'm certain that it is. It has to be, but you don't know until you know. I'm gonna start with this valve cover because I think it was the first one. Last time when that cam bearing spun, it blocked off this side first. Dried them both out, ate the push rod cups up, the adjusters, couple rocker arms, etc. Let me pop that off and let's look. Well, we're back here at this place, Arc Best, in North Little Rock, Arkansas. And they're gonna unload this dude again and get it back to the owner once again. So hopefully we don't drop it out of the back of the truck this time. It got a little shaky last time. It's only like $538 to ship this thing. It's got $17,000 insurance. I think that was the most they would insure it for. It'll probably be there in 3 or 4 days. Look at there. The man certified. Thank you very much. Well, that was so much better than the first time when the guy about dropped it off the pallet or off my tailgate. I appreciate y'all watching. I guess we build them and we warranty them and we got them back going. So hopefully next time you see that engine, I can get some actual footage of it in the car going down the drag strip. It's gonna be a drag and drive deal. It is still E85. I know in this video I had my carburetor on it with just 110 race gas, but she's pretty high compression. Yeah, everything's good. Thank y'all for watching, and I will catch you next time. All right, Mopar people.